WFNU-LP over in Frogtown, St. Paul, Minnesota. Next hour, listening to me, Gall Dagburn, my little show. It's called Get the Gravy Hots. This week I've been thinking lots about fishing. We had that fishing opener last weekend. And I've been doing too much darn working. I ain't had no chance to get my license, get out there going fishing. I had a little time off the other day. I took a little walk down by the river. Kind of stare some of them fish down. Let them know I'm coming for them. And I'm walking around. I like looking for interesting bits of driftwood. Make stuff out of them in my backyard. Always on an eye out for shiny things. People done dropped. I come up on this sorry-looking dead old catfish laying there in the sand. He's looking at me. He's got no eyes. What do you call a fish with no eyes? I put together a bunch of tunes for you this week. And for me, something to do about some fishing, which I'm gonna do the next possible moment I can. So friends, hunker down on a bucket, pass me a cold one. Let's talk about it.
With a flash of a spoon and a river run wiggle, a south bend dart and a jigger pole jiggle, he lost his head when he grabbed that dinger. Now he's sitting in the middle of the stringer. I'm a fishing man out on the lake. All you need is a line and a pole that'll never break. Over on the lake in a tiny little boat stood a tall, slim gal who said her boat wouldn't float. She called on me for a helping hand. I said I didn't have time, I'm a fishing man. I'm a fishing man out on the lake. Got a stringer full of fish and a pole that'll never break. As the boat sank, she went out of sight. A big bass hit just a little to the right. She swam to shore just to get some air with a scared crawdaddy setting in her hair. I'm a fishing man out on the lake. All you need is a line and a pole that'll never break. She swam to the boat like a jitterbug frog. A big bass took her behind the log. The line was good and the pole double bent. Mr. Bass, he came when he should have went. I'm a fishing man out on the lake. Got a stringer full of fish and a pole that'll never break. With a spinner in front and a skirt behind, a big bass said I'm gonna make her mine. Now she shimmies like a snake and she wiggles like a worm. For that hula skirt his desire did burn. I'm a fishing man out on the lake. I got a boat full of tackle and a pole that'll never break. Well, over on the lake in a shady little nook sat a sweet little thing trying to bait her hook. The way she looked in her bathing tan, I almost forgot I was a fishing man. But I'm a fishing man out on the lake. All you need is a line and a pole that'll never break.
Let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
Down by the hole.
Down by the hole.
You bring the bait.
You bring the bait.
I got the pole. Let's go riding. In my car. You fix the motor. I'll fix the tire. Oh gee. Mercy me. Oh my. That's just your yes, 'cause I can't dance. Got ants in my pants. I can't dance. I'm afraid to take a chance. Deacon Darrell now. Yes, ride out, son, ride out. Oh, let's everybody dance. Here's that snuff dipping boy now, Brother Snuffy. And his piano now. Let's have a party. Let's have some more fun. I'll bring the hot dog. You bring the bun. Let's go riding. In my buggy. You beat the horse. I'll drive the buggy. Oh gee, mercy me. Oh my, that's just your yes, 'cause I can't dance. Got ants in my pants. I can't dance. I'm afraid to take a chance. Oh gee, mercy me. Oh my, that's just your yes, 'cause I can't dance. Got ants in my pants. I can't dance. I'm afraid to take a chance.
Went up on the hill about 12 o'clock. Reached right back and got me a pole. Went to the hard one, got me a hook. Placed that line right on that hook. Says you've been fishing all the time. I'm a-gonna fishing too. I bet your life, your loving wife, catch more fishing you. Any fish bite, got good bait. Here's a little something I would like to lay. Any fish bite, got good bait. I'm a-gonna fishing. Yes, I'm gonna fishing. I'm a-gonna fishing too. Catfish swimming around. I got so hungry, didn't know what to do. I'm gonna get me a catfish too. Yeah, you've been fishing all the time. I'm gonna fish it too. I bet your life, your loving wife, catch more fish in you. Any fish bite, got good bait. Here's a little something I would like to lay. Any fish bite, got good bait. I'm gonna fish it. Yes, I'm gonna fish it. I'm gonna fish it too. Mama gonna cook a little shortbread. Said you've been fishing all the time. I'm gonna fishing too. I bet your life, loving wife, get more fishing you. Any fish bite, got good bait. Here's a little something I would like to lay. Any fish bite, got good bait. I'm gonna fishing. Yes, I'm gonna fishing. I'm gonna fishing too.
living on the Mississippi River is a mighty hard life to live. But I gotta build a house for my pretty little baby, and I'm gonna build it on the hill. Don't you know if I'm lucky I'll catch a catfish and I'll sell it for $1 bill. And I'll buy another board and a pocket full of nails for the little house on the hill. And I'm fishing in the middle of the Mississippi River, and the water too muddy to drink. A big catfish chewing on my little toe, and my baby waiting on the bank. Well, my daddy tells me that you're sure gonna be a lot of hard times coming around. But I'd rather be fishing on the Mississippi River than a digging in the cold, cold ground. Well, I could make whiskey like all of the others, but my baby would set me free. 'Cause I'd have to go running down the Mississippi River when the law come a-calling on me. And I'm fishing in the middle of the Mississippi River, and the water too muddy to drink. A big catfish chewing on my little toe, and my baby waiting on the bank. Yeah, I'm fishing in the middle of the Mississippi River, and the water too muddy to drink. A big catfish chewing on my little toe, and my baby waiting on the bank.
It's a really, really big one. Yeah, about this time every year, fishing, fishing, that's all I can hear. Fishing, fishing all the time, with a long cane pole and a fishing line. Yeah, they go to the lake and they fish all day. Same old story, the big one got away. That big fish gets luckier every day. Everybody catches him, but he always gets away. But I guess they'll keep on trying. But what's the use? They couldn't even fry him. Well, that old fish is older than time. Well, my grandpappy, he caught him way back there in '89, but he got away. 'Cause that's the story that's been told. So you see, that big fish, he's a getting mighty old. Some of these days he'll die, there's no doubt. Then what's all them fish we're going to talk about? They'll have to think up another fish tail to tail. Maybe the next time it'll be a whale. But there's one thing that I know. To catch a whale, they better let him go. Well, they may have another fish tail to tail. May wind up like old Jonah in the belly of a whale. Now, I know a lot of you folks went to these places to fish. It's always the same old story. Boy, you ought to been here yesterday. Everybody really catch them yesterday. Everybody caught the limit yesterday. I think I'll just haul off and go fishing yesterday.
I got that fishing fever, and the river's on my anxious mind. I got that fishing fever, want to be a fishing all the time. When the fishing season comes, I'll tell you how I feel. I want to oil and grease my fishing reel. Get a little can of worms and I hit the trail. Just itching to catch a whale. Well, I get to the river and the fish don't bite, but I keep on fishing until just about night. The evening sun's done gone down. There's not a bubble or a flopping sound. I got a few cigarettes, but I don't have a light. I'm getting awful hungry, but that's all right. I'm just patiently waiting for a catfish to bite. I got that fishing fever, and the river's on my anxious mind. I got that fishing fever, I want to be a fishing all the time. Well, the old cork made a slushing sound. The old fishing pole bobbed up and down. I grabbed that pole with a yell and a leap. I was sitting there about half asleep. I gave a jerk and there she lay. I caught myself a mermaid.
Thank you, buddy.
And what do you know, of all things in the book, the game warden was there to take her off of the hook. I've got the fishing fever, and I'm feeling mighty sore. After losing my catch, makes me want to fish some more. I got that fishing fever, and the river's on my anxious mind. I got that fishing fever, I wanna be a fishing all the time. I got that fishing fever, and the river's on my anxious mind. I got that fishing fever, I wanna be a fishing all the
Well, Junior, did you ever find out what kind of fish that was you caught up there in the lake?
Yeah, found out what they said it was, a red grouper.
Red grouper? You mean that wasn't a bass at all?
Well, I didn't get him out of the lake. I got his head out back to pick up truck. My brother, he'd come over to the racetrack, and I was over there, and I drunk about a quart, had about a quart in the car. And he told me, said, look here what I caught. And I looked over in the truck, and there lay the biggest bass-looking head I ever seen. I'd had enough to where I couldn't exactly have told. I never seen a darn grouper. I didn't know where it was a grouper bass. You know, bass head could change after he got that big. My size is generally about 8 or 10 pounds at the very biggest, or maybe 12. But my boy caught one weigh 12 pounds. I didn't know what a 22-pound bass head would look like, so it looked like a bass head to me. And I picked him up looking at him, and somebody walked up. He had a tag in his mouth, said 22 pounds 9 ounces, so I just pulled the tag out of his mouth. Pulled the tag out of his mouth and asked me how much he weighed, and told him, said, where'd you catch him? I said, down on Lake Lanier. I was just, I was expecting my brother any minute to speak up and say he caught it. He never did say a word, just stood there. Well, here comes some more looking at him, and I hand him to my boy, and he take him over to the stand where the announcer, he called it out, said he sure was a big head. The next morning, the radio man, he called it out over the radio, and here come a game and fish man up there, and well, the rest of the story about it, you know. He wanted to say, come up there to a story about the big fish, and I'd been got me 2 pints of whiskey, and I drank one of them. And so I told my boy in the house, I didn't look like he's gonna leave, so I told my boy, went in there and took me another big drink, told him, come out of the store, so that's what I was gonna tell him.
If I can't be out there fishing right now, gotta say, sitting around playing you some tunes about fishing, getting pumped about getting out there, getting excited about it, that's doing just fine with me right now. I'll get out there. You won't come along? It's cool. In that bunch we heard Johnny Horton singing I'm a Fishing Man. Buster Doss, Let's Go Fishing. Classic from the late 1920s there, Henry Thomas singing Fishing Blues. Then Bob Morris on on the Buck Owens show there singing Fishing on the Mississippi. And String Bean off the Wilburn Brothers show singing the fishing song. Joe Brown and Black Mountain Boys talking about fishing fever. And then Junior Samples telling us a little story. Love his stories about the fishing. That one was called The Truth About the Fish. Is there really any supreme truth about the fish? Is there anybody with that power to tell you something about fishing ain't true? Who'd want to do that? Fishing stories are amazing. I'll tell you about a truth. Some of my love for them catfishes. Oh, I love them catfishes. I'm gonna go get me some real soon here. I guess I gotta finish out this show, play you some songs about it. Here we go.
Me and my little baby took a great and big pole. We sat all day on the riverbank, fishing in the fishing hole. Well, I broke my line and lost my bait, well, I never saw the like. That gal would land a big catfish every time she'd get a bite. Well, I asked her where she'd learned to fish, and she answered with a giggle, just bait your hook and hold the pole and do the catfish wiggle. She's my crazy baby, but she's fine. Super duper with hook and line. I just love the way my baby giggles. Most of all when she does a catfish wiggle. Well, she caught all the catfish and we went back to town. The city slick and fishermen came in from miles around. They asked her what she used for bait and she began to squirm. Somebody yelled out of the crowd, she's like a wiggle worm. Well, I asked her what the secret was and she began to giggle. Just bait your hook and hold the pole and do the catfish wiggle. She's my crazy baby, but she's fine. Super duper with hook and line. I just love the way my baby giggles. Most of all when she does a catfish wiggle. Well, I asked my little baby if she would be my wife. We'd buy a set of fishing poles and settle down for life. The day that we got married, the preacher said to me, you take this woman for your wife to all eternity. And when I answered him I do, he began to giggle. I now pronounce you man and wife, let's do the catfish wiggle. She's my crazy baby, but she's fine. Super duper with hook and line. I just love the way my baby giggles. Most of all when she does a catfish wiggle.
When I woke woke up this morning, sun was shining bright. I wondered to myself, would the catfish bite? I hurried to the barn, started digging in the sand, digging up worms just to fill my can. I grabbed my reel and I'm on my way, heading for the river, gonna stay all day. If the signs ain't right and the fish don't bite, I'll build me a fire and stay all night. Catfish boogie, it gives you a thrill when you feel that catfish pulling on your reel. When the sun got hot, I started looking round for a shady spot. I gazed up the river and what do you know? A pretty little girl with a fishing pole. I said, hey baby, are you having any luck? She said, yes buddy, come and take a look. I ran to her side and she showed to me the biggest catfish that I ever did see. Catfish boogie, it gives you a thrill when you feel that catfish pulling on your reel. We sat on the bank and began to chat. I asked her where she lived and she said in a flat over the hill just a mile or so. I fish every day in the catfish hole. You want to take a lesson from a fishing gal? Be here tomorrow and I'll show you how. I kissed her cheek so round and firm. Be here baby when you return. Catfish boogie, it gives you a thrill when you feel that catfish pulling on your reel.
Well, I hear my catfish baby saying, I don't mean maybe, fishing's gonna be good from now on. Well, I'll be there in a jiffy, cause I want you little fishy just as soon as I unroll my ball of yarn. So if you're waiting on me, you're losing time. You've done and swallowed my hook, sinker, and line. I bait my hook the same for all to keep you on the ball. You got my bamboo a-bending all the time. Now when I first got a nibble, I heard music like a fiddle, and my reel started singing, let's go to town. When the water started flopping, well, I knew there'd be no stopping till I got that little fishy on the ground. So if you're waiting on me, you're losing time. You've done and swallowed my hook, sinker, and line. I bait my hook the same for all to keep you on the ball. You got my bamboo a-bending all the time. Now baby, won't you listen, when it's time for more good fishing, let me know and I'll be there with all my line. I won't keep you waiting, no, there'll be no hesitating. I'll promise you that we're gonna have a time. So if you're waiting on me, you're losing time. You've done and swallowed my hook, sinker, and line. I bait my hook the same for all to keep you on the ball. You got my bamboo a-bending all the time.
When I a foreign land or seashore town is what we ought to see. But every time we talk to Paul, he never will agree that there is some new scenery that we ought to see. So we go catfishing, catfishing. That is all we ever seem to do. Catfishing, catfishing. We never see anything that's new. Wedding bells would ring for me and off to Mexico. But now that I am old enough and finally got my dough, he whispered sweetly in my ear, this is where we'll go. We'll just go catfishing, catfishing. That is what he whispered in my ear. Catfishing, catfishing. That is all I ever seem to
Well, I'll be swan, I must be getting home. I'm going down to the river. I'm gonna set my pole at the fishing hole. I gotta have a catfish dinner, a good old catfish dinner. I'm gonna use worms and crawdads too. I might use a candy-bellied minnow. If you don't break my line, then that cat's mine. I gotta have a catfish dinner, a good old catfish dinner. I ain't never had too much to eat. Folks say I'm a-looking thinner, but I'm gonna gain a pound when I sit down to a good old catfish dinner, a good old catfish dinner. I know it's Sunday and I ought to go to church. The Lord knows I ain't a sinner, 'cause he knows too just as well as I do. I gotta have a catfish dinner, a good old catfish dinner. When I bid my friends and this world goodbye, my home up above I'll enter. I hope that good man takes me by the hand. Say we're fixing a catfish dinner, a good old catfish dinner.
They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I can catch a catfish anytime I want to. Even when the moon man tell me they won't bite. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I know where that big old flathead's hiding. I'm gonna take him home with me tonight. I am the king of the Loosahachie. My home is on a river. Them catfish say all know me by my side. I keep my nose on the west wind and my eye on the water. My mind on my business all the time. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I can catch a catfish anytime I want to. Even when the moon man tell me they won't bite. They call me Catfish Bates 'cause I know where that big old flathead's hiding. I'm gonna take him home with me tonight. I get me a plug of day's work tobacco and a can of big old red worms. I go down where that rivers are running strong. I float my hook out on the water, let it float on down the channel. Lord, big old flathead for too long. They call me catfish baits, 'cause I can catch a catfish anytime I want to, even when the moon man tell me they won't bite. They call me catfish baits, 'cause I know where that big old flathead's at. I'm gonna take him home with me tonight. When they bury me, I want to be somewhere on the river with a big old flathead laying on my stone. And then them catfish will all be praying, there'll be flatheads up in heaven, so my ghost will leave them hatchet cats alone. They call me catfish baits, 'cause I can catch a catfish anytime I want to, even when the moon man tell me they won't bite. Catfish baits, 'cause I know where that big old flathead's at. I'm gonna take him home with me. I'm gonna take him home with me. I'm gonna take him home with me tonight.
Ho, 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 you honky-tonk baby who think you know the score. Ho, 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 you honky-tonk baby who think you know the score. You think you can win pretty baby, then baby you've got the floor. So, ho, 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 hand me my fishing pole, my hat and brogan shoes. So, ho, 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 hand me my fishing pole, my hat and brogan shoes. Well, I'm a-heading on down to the river, I got the yodeling catfish blues. Yo ho ho, yo ho ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, ho, lay. Yo ho ho, yo ho ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, ho, lay. Yo ho ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, ho, lay. Ho ho ho, you told me you loved me, baby, you know that was a lie. Ho ho ho, you told me you loved me, baby, you know that was a lie. This time I'm leaving you, baby, it's gonna be bye, bye, bye. So, ho, 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 hand me my fishing pole, my hat and brogan shoes. So, ho, 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 hand me my fishing pole, my hat and brogan shoes. Well, I'm a-heading on down to the river, I got the yodeling catfish blues. Yo, ho, ho, yo, ho, ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, ho, lay. Yo, ho, ho, yo, ho, ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, ho, lay. Yo, ho, ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, ho, lay. Ho, 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 you told me you loved me, baby, you know that was a lie. Ho, 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 you told me you loved me, baby, you know that was a lie. This time I'm leaving you, baby, it's gonna be bye, bye, bye. So, ho, 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 hand me my fishing pole, my hat and brogan shoes. So, ho, 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 hand me my fishing pole, my hat and brogan shoes. Well, I'm a-heading on down to the river, I got the yodeling catfish blues. Yo, ho, ho, yo, ho, ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, oh, lay. Yo, ho, ho, yo, ho, ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, oh, lay. Yo, ho, lady, hi-dee ho, lady, ho, lay.
And in that big block full of catfish tunes, we had Lanky Hank Dawson singing Catfish Wiggle, Reese Shipley doing Catfish Boogie, Wayne Rainey, Catfish Baby. He actually used the line ball of yarn when talking about catfish. I love it. We had Mary Jo Shillette from 1953 singing Catfish. Lonzo and Oscar talking about Catfish Dinner. George Hamilton Ford, Catfish Baits. Then Ray Bell and the Dixie Rhythm Ramblers singing them yodeling catfish blues. You know, something else I love besides them catfishes, them crawdads. Used to get out with my granddad, my mom, many years ago, digging around on the rocks for them little mud skippers and little, boil them up. I think this is the year I get back out there and find a good little spot and fill up a bucket of them doodads. Some people even wrote some songs about them. Crawfish and crawdads, little things. Let's play a couple of them.
It's a long, long way to Crawdad Town. It ain't very far if you don't walk down. A long, long way to Crawdad Town. Skeeters fly around the door. Fishing in Wisconsin for the elusive muskie. Residing in San Quentin, bucking for a trusty. Up in the high Sierras, looking for the bear. Down yonder in Australia, kangaroo kick out my hair. It's a long, long way to Crawdad Town. It ain't very far if you don't walk down. A long, long way to Crawdad Town. Skeeters fly around the door. Putting on a bathing suit, I'm gonna be a diver up in Indianapolis, betting on the driver. Scared to death of ghost towns, I've never known such fear. At present I'm in Tombstone and I'm getting out of here. It's a long, long way to Crawdad Town. It ain't very far if you don't walk down. Long, long way to Crawdad Town. Skeeters fly around the door. It's a long, long way to Crawdad Town. It ain't very far if you don't.
You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. Oh, you get a line and I'll get a pole.
And go down to that crawdad hole.
Honey, baby mine.
Well, what are we gonna do with the crawdad hole, honey? Say, what are we gonna do with the crawdad hole, baby?
Gee, but you're a pretty dish.
Steady, old boy, keep your mind on the fish.
Honey, baby mine. Well, I won't care if the fish don't bite, honey. You wouldn't? Well, I wouldn't care if the fish don't bite, babe.
Well, what'll we do if the fish don't bite?
Sit on the bank and I'll hold you tight, honey, baby mine.
Well, here we are at the crawdad hole, honey.
Yep, here we are at the crawdad hole, babe. Say, what do you think of the crawdad hole?
It's a right fine place, upon my soul.
Honey, baby mine.
I see you fetched your guitar along, honey.
Always bring it.
How come you fetched that guitar along, baby?
Well, I fetched my old guitar along to sing for you my little song.
Oh, which one?
Have I told you lately that I love you?
Nice.
Honey, baby mine. Well, how's about a teeny little kiss, honey?
Oh, Scott.
Come on, how's about a teeny little kiss, babe?
Well, I don't mind one teeny little kiss.
Then pucker up and see how's this. Now, Lulabelle, you just put me down. Honey, baby mine.
You crazy guy. You're a galoot. Crazy galoot.
I took a little dolly out the other night. Sure was nice. Yeah. Said, come on, baby, hold me tight. Sure was nice. Yeah. And when we started pitching, she said,
Who you talking to?
and I crawfish started backing up like a crawfish. She must be backing up, yeah, I crawfish. Left her standing there. I took another cutie down by the lake. Sure was nice. Yeah. We had French fried potatoes and a T-bone steak. Sure was good. Yeah. And when I looked in her eyes of blue, she said,
Who you talking to?
and I crawfish started backing up like a crawfish. She must be backing up like a crawfish. I left her standing there. Then I met you, baby, and I flipped my lid. Sure was nice. Yeah. Could tell by your walk you was a real gone kid. Love that walk. Yeah. I said, now, baby, it's me and you. I said, when we get married.
Who are you talking to?
And you crawfish. You started backing up like a crawfish. You must be backing up, yeah, you crawfish. Left me standing there.
There you heard T Texas Tyler taking you to Crawdad Town. And we had Lulu Bell and Scotty's version of a song that's been covered so many times, the Crawdad song. I like that one. And Gene Morris, I crawfished. Anyhow, you ever run into me in real life here, you do remember to ask me about all my crawdad stories. I got a lot of them quite dear to my heart. Lots of great memories. We got time for a couple more songs in our fishing episode. A few more songs about fish. So glad you're along with me and you're listening. Here you go.
Just like a little mackerel swimming in the brook, you handed me a line until you had me on the hook. You figured every angle that was written in the book. Now, honey, like a mackerel, I can't get off the hook. You got me on the hook. You got me on the hook. I'm out of luck, I'm stuck, I'm really on the hook. You told me I was wonderful, you told me I was great. And like a little innocent, I nibbled at the bait. Then when you stole my heart away with every kiss you took, you sold it down the river and you left me on the hook. You got me on the hook. You got me on the hook. I'm out of luck, I'm stuck, I'm really on the hook. I really should be mortified, you left me all alone. I'm in the hottest water that my heart has ever known. But if you want me back again, just take a little look. And honey, you will find me where you left me on the hook. You got me on the hook. You got me on the hook. I'm out of luck, I'm stuck, I'm really on the hook. The hook. The hook.
All that's hanging there like a rusty fish hook. Well, I got a little story that I want to tell you about a little gal and her name is Sue. She's not good looking and she ain't refined. That old gal, she's really mine. Gonna hang in there. Gonna hang in there. Like a rusty fish hook. Like a rusty fish hook. Don't need to worry, cause my goose ain't cooked. Well, when that moon comes over the mountain, I'll be drinking at the fountain. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Like a rusty fish hook. Oh, hanging there, John, like a rusty fish hook. Saturday night when we're all alone, just a wooing and a cooing to a saxophone. Take a little walk down to the brook. She gets caught with a rusty fish hook. Gonna hang in there. Gonna hang in there. Like a rusty fish hook. Like a rusty fish hook. No need to worry, cause my goose ain't cooked. Well, when that moon comes over the mountain, I'll be drinking at the fountain. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Like a rusty fish hook. She got a little wiggle that can't be beat. When she turns that corner with the wind in her hair, somebody hollers, ooh, look at there. Gonna hang in there. Gonna hang in there. Like a rusty fish hook. Like a rusty fish hook. No need to worry, cause my goose ain't cooked. Well, when that moon comes over the mountain, I'll be drinking at the fountain. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Like a rusty fish hook. Oh, hanging there, son, like a rusty fish hook. Yes, suey.
Talking about fishing, you gotta have talks about the hooks. There we had Rita Robbins' song called The Hook. We had Country Boy Eddie singing Hang in There like a rusty fish hook. And that's gonna have to do it. I didn't even get around to them songs I had about turtles or the DNR. Some other kinds of fishes. That's our hour. So you've been listening. Get the gravy hot, me, Gall Dagburn. Over on 94.1 FM. WFNU-LP. Oh, St. Paul, Minnesota. Listen in on WFNU.org. Find me on the Facebook where I post my episodes after the fact. Find them all there. Just look up that Get the Gravy Hot. Give me a call telling your best fishing story. Or your worst. Don't matter. Call me. I'm Gall. I'm over in St. Paul at 651-644-2826. If I don't pick up, you just leave me a message. See what I can do to address you on the air. Till next week, take care, neighborhood. You won't go fishing? Drop me a line. Till next time.
Well, I knew an old fella who lived back home in the hills of Tennessee. Had a young wife who was 21 and he was 63. All the young fellas used to hang around just about every payday, trying to take the young girl to town. But you could hear the old boy say, go ahead, son, give it all you got. You're a smooth operator. Go ahead, son, get the gravy hot. It's going on my potato. I remember one night at the country dance that was held every Saturday night. All the young fellas started hanging around. I figured there'd be a fight, with a steady line asking for a dance so they could make their play. As each young fella took her to the dance floor, you could hear the old boy say, go ahead, son, give it all you got. You're a smooth operator. Go ahead, boy, get the gravy hot. It's going on my potato. As time went on, she was 41 and he was 83. Time hadn't slowed him down one bit. He was frisky as could be. All the young fellas still came to the dance just about every payday. Figure now they'll get the chance, but you could hear the old boy say, go ahead, son, take her on the dance floor just as well now later. The gravy ain't as hot as it was before, but it's still on my potato. Yes, it's going on my potato. I'll get it on my potato. Yes, it's going on my potato.
If you like any of this stuff you're hearing over on this radio station, and you're of the means, if you got a way, you know, you went out tonight and you won a bunch of money at pull tabs and managed to come home with some of it, or you cashed in that exchange jar that you've been saving on to for a while and you don't quite know what to do with it. You know, this station pretty much runs out of a closet. A bunch of volunteers, awful hard working. We got a budget of nothing. If it means anything to you and you can do anything, we'd appreciate any last thing you could do for us. We'll turn your dollars into radio. We got lots of freedoms on this little station. You can get on over to WFNU.org and you click on a couple things and you can donate money if you can. Thanks so much for listening.